today is the 28th of February, although you'll be seeing this on the 2nd of March, unless you're a channel member. And it's time to do our monthly channel update, in this case for March 2023. So February 2023 has actually been a relatively good month for the channel. I've actually seen quite a number of subscribers come on board for the time of year. February's not traditionally a great month for YouTube. The early part of the year tends to be a lot worse than the latter part of the previous year, just the way that the advertising things works on the platform. So I'm pleasantly surprised to see that we've had over 200 subscribers this month, which is really good. Thank you to all of those who have recently subscribed. Thank you to those in particular who've watched the London Classic Car Show footage. It's not the biggest show in the world, that, and it's not had anywhere near the success of any of the NEC shows, but nevertheless I'm pleased that a lot of you seem to have enjoyed the coverage that we've had there. Also had a number of no-budget reviews on the channel, some sensible second-hand classics. Those seem to have gone down particularly well. Vauxhall Viva was a real highlight. That's had over 5,000 views. Most of them come from Google searches, from people who've watched something like 30 seconds of the video, which means that the metrics don't look particularly good on it. But yes, 5,000 views necessarily is an awful lot for my channel. So thank you to all those who watched those videos. Thank you to all those as well who've watched sensible second-hand reviews. We've got some more of those being filmed from tomorrow, as well as some no-budget reviews and possibly some other stuff happening. The big stuff, though, that I think the majority of you will want to hear about is the NEC Practical Classics Classic Car and Restoration Show, which is always an absolute mouthful. I don't really know why it's set up like that, but anyway, that will be happening this this month, towards the end of the month, and yes, I'll be going. Of course I'll be going. I need to ask Mr. Richardson actually from Furious Driving if he'll be there, but there's going to be a number of cars at the show that I've actually already driven, quite a few of them. One of them will be on the Leicestershire Motor Vehicle Enthusiasts, and I think that's what Mr. Coleman's club is called, where he, rubbish mechanic, will be with a couple of his friends. He'll be working on his Jeep, I think, so that would be nice. There'll also be another car that I've filmed on the channel, the Austin 800 Land Crab, as owned by Alan. He'll be working on that. I don't know what stand he's on actually, but that'll be there. So we'll be seeing a number of cars we've viewed before, which is good. Minimum of 13 videos probably. That's just the way that it goes, and I hope you do enjoy all that footage. We've also got the same usual stuff that'll be coming up. We'll go to Barron's Classic Car Auctions if they'll allow me to go. Those videos, I don't really know why, but they seem to do really well. The auction preview videos that they have every single month on the channel. Another one of these people won't let me out. There we go. Yes, we just got out before we got killed by a lorry. What is it about these channel updates and me almost being killed by commercial vehicles, viewers? At least this time this chap actually saw me and gave me some space. That was nice of him. Thank you to who you are driving back to Scania lorry. Yes, less hazardous channel update for March 2023. So usual stuff, top 10 best-selling cars will be happening, very vague vlogs, we've got more of those coming. I just want to say something very quickly in advance of a very vague vlog coming on the subject. The Volvo C70 hasn't been replaced yet, and that's it. I'm not going to say any more about that. There's no reason for me to do so. People keep asking me, and when there is news, there will be news. That's all I'll say. So, yes, thank you to all those who've continued to just support the channel by watching it. We've got more stuff coming up in April. We've got the fuel powered gathering on 1st of April at Jilt's Garage in Kyneton. That should be a lot of fun. It is a genuine meeting. It's not an April Fool's Day joke. if you go into that, you do need to sign up, and maybe I'll put the link to sign up for that in the description below. Mr. Richardson's also having a couple of social events in March and April. The first one was this month, but it was a very long way from here, and it was beginning of a weekday. I didn't quite want to go to that if it's quite way away. But the one that's on the 30th of April will be the Motorist near Leeds. That will be something I'll be going to. I intend to take this actually. I think we'll probably take this road because unlike last year, we went there last May, the petrol prices have come down considerably since then, and so it does make a bit more economic sense. There's a very kind dealer as well who's offered me an absolutely huge collection of cars fairly near to there to film whilst I'm up in Yorkshire, so it's going to make a lot more economic sense for me to do that. Sanyong at some point in the next couple of months also is going to need some new brakes and tyres. Mr. Coleman will be helping us to sort that. We don't feature Sanyong on the channel because there's really not an awful lot to say. It just goes to work with my ladywife most of the time, although if we're going on a trip and take that car normally, it's just not really an awful lot to say. It's like a lot of the modern cars. We really like it. It's a really good car. It's just there's not an awful lot to say about it most of the time. Yeah, so I hope you'll enjoy the episode of No Budget Reviews. We've got a particular one coming up quite soon about the £100 Clio, £100 with a new MOT on Austerity Edition. We might even have 2 more Austerity Edition episodes of No Budget Reviews happening. They're all about cars that have been bought recently for less than £100 or £100 and less, I should say, with an MOT, proving it's still possible. Now, there really are only 2 ways that can happen. One of them is that you're a dealer and you get a trade-in. That might be one of them. And secondly, you just kind of know someone who's got this car and they just want to get rid of it really, really quickly. And that is the case for the Clio, actually. That's sort of what happened. The third one, I think it might not survive until I actually get up to film it. I have known of it for a while, and if we are able to do that, then we will. But the way that car is being used at the moment, I don't know if we're actually going to get there before it's not in a roadworthy condition anymore. But we'll have to see. Maybe we'll get to film that. I've been after actually one of those cars for quite some time for review. I think it'd be good if it's there, but if it's not actually roadway by the time we get there, then yeah, that's just the way that it goes. So yes, I'm very grateful to everybody who's watched the videos, liked them, subscribed. The channel members who we have, who are wonderful, and please don't ever think that you should have any obligation at all to become a channel member. It's really just for those people who want to just give a little bit of money to the channel every month. I'd much prefer you, really, to watch the videos all the way through, like the videos, comment down below. Obviously, rude, unnecessary comments are removed, because those things are free. They don't cost anything. They only cost a bit of your time, and your time is very valuable, and I appreciate you watching. Obviously, if you don't want to watch all the videos on the channel, then you don't have to. Please feel free not to do that if you don't have time or you don't want to, but it's up to you. It's a very, very big landscape, YouTube. There's so much on there. And I think that's it for March 2023. Thank you ever so much indeed once again for watching, and we shall see you again very soon. Lloyd Consulting stickers, t-shirts and mugs are available by clicking the link to the Google form in the video description below.